Hey, what? What happened? We still doing this? Okay. Trying some new shit tonight. Yeah. You're supposed to hear music. You were supposed to be hearing music this whole time. And, holy fuck, that scared me. What happened, Jimmy? What are you? Who got scared? What's up, Velvet, Tina, Ed's got to get his beauty sleep. He can't stay long. What's up, Vic, Yona, in the house? What scared you? Don't be scared. This is a family friendly show. Manson family, maybe. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just trying out some new shit here with the old a loud whistle sound after lots of silence. I think you're just stoned. Loud whistle sound after lots. I'm gonna say you up in your treehouse and shit got real. It got real crazy. So anywho, welcome to the secret show. Yeah, probably. That's right. There was no whistling on this end. See, I totally fucked up. I was trying this new shit and I said, you know what? I see some of these shows they do like Reef does. I like what Reef does. And I think Indy does with his show on Sunday nights. They play music, right? And then before the show hits at the time. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. So man, I was jamming out to some tunes, and y'all didn't hear none of it because I didn't fix this in OBS to where you could hear the music at the beginning. Oopsie sauce. What's up, Mandy? How you doing? Welcome to the midnight hour here on the East Coast. Probably not quite as exciting out west since it's only 9 o'clock out there. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. You're gonna get to see behind the curtain. Shit. No, that's not correct either. God. No, that's fine. That was my this here you get sound. See that I little secret about for you kids. Yeah, I know. I muted out. I'll tell you why. So little secret to what the behind the curtain here at the old Extra Bulla show. So I use this program called OBS Studio, right? And so I have like I'm kind of meticulous. I like to section off my stuff. Like I have like a little section of fun things that I use, like you know, the show open, my camera, there's a full screen thing here that we're going to look at in a second. But then you see they're all you have elements that you build, right? Like I have an element just for this. So watch, I'm going to mute out. Ready? See, that's it. But all that element is my camera, and it has in this, it's called a scene, right? So I have my camera and I have like all kinds of background shit like the stars and stuff like that. See, what's up, Dingo? Right. I know you couldn't hear me before, but that is something that I plug in as a scene in order for the visual. So when you just saw me and you didn't hear me, that's just purely for visual. That's the visual element of the scene or the source kind of thing. Anyway, technical bullshit. It's Monday going into Tuesday, and we may not have Roe v. Wade. I mean, what happened? Hang on just a second here. We're gonna watch a little video here and see what's up with this. Hang on a second.
In tonight with breaking news, Politico is reporting that the Supreme Court has voted to overturn Roe versus Wade, the landmark ruling that gave women in America the constitutional right to an abortion. I'm Mike Montecalvo.
And I'm Shannon Heggie. Politico reports tonight that it has obtained an initial draft majority opinion written by Justice Samuel Alito. And 12 News reporter Kim Kalunian joins us now in studio to break this all down. Kim, the fact that this draft opinion has even been leaked is absolutely unprecedented.
Yeah, that's correct, Shannon. According to Politico, there is no modern precedent for such a draft decision being leaked to the press while a case is still pending. So here's what we know right now. Politico is reporting that the decision, as you mentioned, written by Justice Samuel Alito, says, quote, Roe was egregiously wrong from the start. And here's some things to keep in mind. This case was wound up at the Supreme Court as a challenge to a Mississippi law that bans most abortions after 15 weeks. And again, this is just a draft, which means the justices can change their minds before a final ruling is unveiled. It's also expected that the 3 Democratic appointed justices will file a dissent, according to this Politico report. And this is not a complete surprise. Conservative legal scholars have long criticized the Roe decision as poorly reasoned and an overreach by the court. So what does it mean for Southern New Englanders? Well, even if Roe v. Wade is overturned, both Rhode Island and Massachusetts have codified a woman's right to an abortion into state law in anticipation of such a ruling from the Supreme Court, meaning abortions would remain legal in both states. And of course, reaction is already pouring in. We'll have much more of that coming up tonight at 10:30. For now, I'm Kim Kalunian, 12 News.
Ooh. Uh-oh. So what does that mean? That means, yeah, Roe v. Wade might be done. Maybe. I don't know. Leaked document is what got me a little sus, as the kids say. I'm a little suspicious of this thing with a leaked document. I mean, it may actually happen. And that's gonna piss off. Yeah, need to leave all our fucking bodies alone too, right? Roe v. Wade, making you take shit you're not supposed to, that you don't need to take, might kill you, that kind of shit. Yeah, so what's going to happen? What do you think? I mean, there's back to the coat hanger. Yeah. I mean, there's going to be doctors that's still doing this stuff. And I bet you this is the next thing that they're going to be censoring people on. They're not going to want people to talk about this on social media, on YouTubes and stuff. I don't know. The way this year's been going, it's just they're looking for any sort of reason to censor people. Ostrich, you stupid. You stupid. You ain't getting no sex. You don't even have to worry about no pullout game. No, I'm kidding. You probably get more sex than I am. In fact, I'm pretty sure you are. Welcome, Queen Variant. Good to see you, love. I saw you a while ago. If the things are a little funky with the chat and stuff, don't worry. This is just kind of a work in progress. This is why I have these midnight shows in the first place. Kind of work out the bugaboos. Buggy boos. Yeah, and there was hang on a second. There was this bitch. She said, You should have voted for Democrats. I told you to vote for Demis, for Demi Moore. And it's like, well, the Democrats had all this time to make it into law. What's up, Kelly? What's up, Signs? Uh-oh. Get the political matrix crew up in here. Now dumb busting the show. I like that. I can't talk tonight. I'm gonna see if I can find this. It was some tweet that Nancy Pelosi's daughter said, and I replied to it that y'all should have made this into law. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you. Oh, here it is. Okay, maybe I can make this a little bigger. All right. So, get out of there. Christine Pelosi says, we warned you for years. Some of you with lofty lefty platforms told people not to vote for Democrats to send a message in 2010. You didn't heed our warnings in 2016. Now you are shocked that the Republican Supreme Court will overturn Roe. But you should be ashamed. I don't know if she talks like that. She might. And then I can't remember what let's see. Why would Bernie Bros do this? Nancy Pelosi says Democrats focus on abortion access is hurting the party. Yeah, it's shit like that. They're just using that shit for fundraising. That's why they never put it into law. Exactly. They'll never codify it. You got to keep it football. That they fundraise off that shit. That's all the Democrats do is play games. Your mom was fine with jeopardizing abortion rights to appeal to conservatives. The call is coming from inside the House. Pelosi, of course you can be a Democrat and against abortion. Pelosi, Democratic candidate should not be forced to toe party line on abortion. Democratic Party should not impose support for abortion rights as a litmus test on its candidates, House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi said Tuesday. This is 2017. And this is the Democratic Party. This is not a rubber stamp party. Where's my martini? So, anyway. So they had plenty of time to do that shit. Right? You fuckers confirmed them and didn't fight for Obama pick, right? They played games. Was it, what's the thing they say? You play shitty games and you win shitty prizes. And this is the shitty prize. So yeah. So that's what's going on. I don't know what's going on with that. It's a leaked document. They haven't ruled on it yet. But if there's any credence to it, then they're going to rule against it. So, yeah, I could see that. A distraction. Somebody's always like pulling some shit, right? I don't know. I think, this whole year has been just one big distraction after another, right? They've been trying to distract us from, Russia and Ukraine and just so that we'll, toe the party line, same old bullshit. They're trying to distract us from the big C and the jibby jabs and how they were hurting people, and they were like, no, they're not hurting people, it's bullshit. And then it's like, no, it wasn't bullshit. Gamer and ganja for life. What is going on, fella? I saw you earlier on the Hard Lids Media chat. I love Gamers, he's like Visa, he's everywhere. Good to see you. So yeah, so that's the big thing. I just found this out about I guess it's not news, but I don't know. Maybe it was news earlier today and I just missed it. I've just been doing a lot of shit today. I'm supposed to have Steph Zamorano on the show tomorrow, but she canceled on me. It's so weird. I talked to her about, I don't know, around 5 o'clock my time today. And she said, yeah, I'll be on. And then 3 hours later, she said, oh, something came up. Let's reschedule. I was like, methinks fuckery's afoot. I hope not. I like Steph. She seems like a nice chick, but we'll see. Been a lot of fuckery this year with yours truly. So a lot of weird mysteries that may or may not get solved. And I've been eating I've been getting the heartburn too. You know, I don't mean to get the heartburn, but yeah, you know, old man, that's what happened. Oh yeah. Sleepy Creepy Joe's correspondence dinner. Oop, that's no good. What happened there? Yeah. So the guy from the Daily Show, what's his name? Oh man, I can't remember his name. Anyway, he was talking about how the press is free in America, and we gotta thank Joe Biden and stuff, and he's great, even though he's senile and he's going crazy. Trevor Noah, thank you, chat, always smarter than me. And then he talked about how the press is free, how we couldn't have had so and so without this and that. And I was like, well, you didn't mention Julian Assange at all. You are a shit lib. You suck. I miss Jon Stewart. Even though he might be a little shit libby on some things, I'm not quite sure. But it was yeah, I don't know. People are strange. Kelly says, wait a minute. My hubby picked up on Steph one time at a door show, and he was pissed. Wait a minute, what does that mean, picked up on Steph one time? Did he, wait a minute, what's that mean? Picked up on? I don't know lingo. I'm not hip. I'm more hip replacement. Yeah. Press Club, farce, beauty. If this, you aren't planning an abortion anytime soon, I hope. Just kidding. This is disgusting. I'm still digesting. We all are, I think. Trevor said, everyone here has been on Epstein's island. Yeah. Let's see, he can get away with that because, you know, Epstein's dead and they're not going to be able to prove that shit anyway. See, the comedians like that who are bought and paid for comedians, they can make jokes like that because you can't prove it. You know, they're never going to prove it. They had the Ghislaine Maxwell trial. They didn't go after none of the people, none of the Johns, none of the guys that were on that island with the youngsters. You know, they're not going to go after them because, you know, they're all high up. They're all powerful people. They're gonna leave them be. You know, till we get out in the streets. That's gonna be the name of my new series on YouTube called "Till We Get Out in the Streets." Ain't nothing gonna change. He complimented her as he hugged her, and Jimmy was pissed. Oh, I see. She is a very attractive lady. You know, so I can understand Jimmy being jealous like that. What's this, Yona? Yona, you always have something oddly wonderful to say. The rich will still have abortion access. So much for privacy or doctor-patient privilege. It's a mandate. Medical new normal now. The state determines life and death, treatment, and meds. I don't see the lie. Right? You know, state's trying to control everything. And then you got that crazy chick. Wait a minute, what's her name? I'm forgetting everybody's name. The Ministry of Truth. Yeah, you got to see this. what is her name? The Disinformation Governance Board. I'm sorry, we're all over the place. What's this person's name? Like Joan, or I think she was trying to get on the show Glee when it was on, and they said no dice. You can't get on here. Where is that video? Anyway, maybe it's a good thing. Look at Science bringing it all together. Wait, are you saying Epstein's Island is going to be turned into an all-inclusive abortion clinic for the wealthy? Well, they do like to cut corners. Ed, I thought you was going to sleep. Nina Janky Bits. Quit using that code around here. We got children present. So what do you... I'm glad I got my abortions in the 80s when they were legal and people were distracted by Wall Street. God damn, Kelly. What, you went to Costco and get your abortions? It's just that I'm buying in bulk. You can get rid of all these kids. No, what's the lady's name? Wait a minute, I'm gonna go find this lady here. We're gonna find her.
Oh, happy Friday.
No, fuck this guy. I was trying to do this. Look, I'm not even stoned. I'm just tired, middle of the night, but I figured I better get on here because I was just feeling a little sad, gloomy. You know. Oh, wait a minute, you gotta see this. This is some fun shit. What? Disable ad blocker. You can eat a dick. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not disabling nothing. I think Jen Psaki had something to say about this chick. Okay, yo.
I think what's important.
All right. I'm all over the place. Don't listen to me. See what she has to say.
I think what's important to note here is what the board is doing, which is continuing what is important disinformation related work that began under the former administration. The fact sheet that they put out, what they noted yesterday, what they noted in there is that this is meant to, one, the first bullet was about protecting privacy, civil rights, and civil liberties, and the First Amendment. They said the primary mission is to establish best practices to ensure that efforts to understand and respond to disinformation are done in ways that protect privacy, civil rights, and civil liberties. I'd also note that the first example they gave about what they're going to do is support the Department of Homeland Security's ongoing work back to the former administration to address how and understand how misinformation spread by human smugglers that prey on vulnerable populations attempting to migrate to the United States.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video,
I didn't like that video. Jen Psaki looks like somebody at the club that you don't want to waste a roofie on. That's all I'm going to say about that. Wait a minute. What are we talking about here? There's 3 aborted. What? Now you're just making up words. Yona, come on. Stop that shit. Lan over on Facebook says, I took a wrong turn and listened to Miss Redhead propaganda talking head today. I know, right? That bitch make you want to drink. You want to drink some paint thinner. Fresh from the hairdresser, right? She got that fresh cut. She looked like an emo chick. She looked like she should be wearing like a Misfits t-shirt with that old, and like some sort of bullshit tattoo of you know, the guys, the Ramones. I'm just rambling. I can't believe we made it this far without me passing out. What is going on with y'all tonight? How are y'all doing? Variant, I was a little sad because I had something planned for tomorrow. I'm not so sad about me personally, but But yeah, I was going to do the show tomorrow with Steph, and at the end we were going to have Jessie Jett come on and sing her a song, and then right after that show, him and Indy Left are going to start their new show, which I need to find. Give me a second, because that's going to be some good shit. So yeah, they got a show tomorrow night. I believe it starts at 10 p.m. Eastern. Jessie Jett and Indy Left. Where is it? 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 Just when I need shit, I cannot find it. No, that's not it. That's not it. Maybe this is it. Oh yeah, if you got student loans, don't pay those. Don't pay them. Fuck them. We need to strike. Just we're not gonna get any relief from these fuckers. So Biden keeps saying he's gonna cut it, and then he's not. And then we said fuck it. So if you got a student loan, don't pay it. And then hopefully that'll be cool. God damn it. I had this tweet. I am never, you know what? I always try to be prepared for the main show. And then I'm never prepared. Let me see. Hang on a second. I didn't even know what it's called. It's American something. Let's see. Let me look up here. I'm sorry to keep y'all waiting. I can't remember what it's called. American something. So tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern, on Indie News Network, that channel. If you're not subscribed to Indie News Network, come on. Get over there and subscribe. We're starting to do more and more shit. Indy's been great. He managed to score a Rockfin channel for himself, but what he does is he manages to show our shows on there as well. So like if there's any super chats or something, we get a little taste of that. It's really great. So Indy's a good guy. He started Independent News Network, and he's been doing a lot of good things to try to bring people together. We got Tara Reid over there, myself, Robert Durden, Colin Radix is over there. Y'all know Colin. He's a good guy. Indy and Reef does a show Friday nights at 10 p.m. Reefer After Dark. I'm pretty sure some of you have seen that. And then Indy and Reef do How Did We Miss That on Sunday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern. Lucy, Blue Moon Red Wine, she's got a show. She was streaming the student debt summit from earlier, I think either last year or earlier this year that we did, and had people on talking about student debt and how we can get rid of it and that sort of thing. 17 people watching. Jesus Christ. Mighty Mouse 1111. Hello, good to see you. Oh, where's Lucy? Lucy, see Lucy, I was talking about you, girl. She my sister from another mister. Yeah, Indy's cool. Indy's been helping out Political Matrix too. So last couple of weeks, I think he streamed their show on there too. So yeah, shout out to Indy Left. So, you know, if you see him around the water cooler at work, you know, you see him on the street, say hi to him. Although you don't know what his face looks like. He just kind of hides his face. He's very shy. You don't want people knowing shit about him, which I don't blame him. I could really give a shit about that stuff too. But here I am showing my ugly mug. And the reason I'm wearing a cap is because I didn't take a shower yet. And I'm stinky. And this hair looks like, yeah, it doesn't look very good. So, check out chat. What's going on here? Ed, I knew you weren't going to bed. You fucking liar. So, if you're new to these parts, if you could, like, share, and subscribe this shit, you know the drill. Trying to build this channel up, but I'm trying to build it up the right way. Nah, Kelly, I've seen Indy. I've seen Indy before. Handsome, dirty, blonde, middle-aged dad. No, well, he's a middle-aged dad. Wesley Donison, what is up? Charlie Brown's Rebellion, good to see you. Yeah, so, no, he's all right. Indy's a handsome guy, but, he has his reasons why he doesn't want to show his face. I don't blame him. But anyway, so see, this is what this show's about. Me just doing some rambling ass shit. Uh-oh, that's not good. Sorry, a little behind the scenes buggery going on. So, wait a minute. Oh, well, I guess I can show you this. Here, let me show you this. So, this is Independent News Network. We got Tara had a show earlier this evening with Karen Hinton. Indian Reef last night, they had Robert Durden on there. Reefer last Friday, he had Jesse Jett on there. I think Noli was supposed to show up, but she couldn't make it. Had the Women in Independent Media Part 2, had Tara Reid, Glory Jones, Lainey Peterson, and Lucy was there too. And it was a good time. I love making sure that my sisters get out there and get some love, because I guess I can take down the whoop whoop, although that's kind of funny. There's a lot of misogyny in even in independent media. There's people that'll try to demean women for various reasons. Maybe it's misogyny, maybe they don't like a particular message. It could be like shit libs trying to put them down. It's just so weird, man. It's so, support women in independent media, and let's get more in here, because we need more voices, period. But especially we need more women in the space too. So can't wait until Warren accidentally stands up and he has no pants on. I'm wearing shorts. I'm wearing some dirty ass shorts. But I have a keyboard in my lap. So oh, there's Indy. Indy's ears were burning. There he is. So wash your hiney. Oh, look at you being PG. I say wash your ass. We do the R-rated version here. Hang on just a second here. Gonna do this real quick. So anyway, why is this doing this? I don't know why this is doing this. I don't know. Screw it. Good enough for government work. So yeah, I'm using you all. There's people watching on Facebook. I just haven't got. I got to fix that little thingy. So, how do you like the new? How do you like this new little thing? You like this kind of stuff? Yeah, no, maybe. Just let me know. What else is going on? That is a good question. I'm really looking I'm looking forward to Jesse's and Indy's show tomorrow night. What is this? More trees and less assholes all around the world. All around would be great. Yes. Less assholes like mean people. Yes, but less actual anuses or ani. How would you say multiple anus? Would you say ani? Would you say anuses? That I'm not quite sure, because then you'd have to get rid of the people. I would think that own the anus, right? Because if you just got rid of the asshole, but you kept the person, how would they poop? And yeah, these and other questions are probably not going to get answered anytime soon. How does everybody feel about Pelosi visiting Ukraine to promise Zelensky more American money? How many billions have gone over there to Ukraine? I mean, they're trying to get 33 billion over there. I think there's been at least 40 billion maybe that's gone over there. That's you could what did they say, 20 billion could solve world hunger? And here they are given 40 billion to basically just throw away in Ukraine. With this virtue signaling and people just being ridiculous with this money just to try to get rid of Putin. Well, going back to getting rid of assholes, if you get rid of somebody's assholes, you will stop Putin. You get rid of your asshole, you will stop Putin. I'm not saying I don't partake of possible memory losing things. Lee Camp, sorry, trying to think back. I love out of context shit when I'm not paying attention. Pelosi. I thought Pelosi would stand with Russia. They have more vodka. You stupid. You stupid. Nancy Pelosi at the bar. I gotta say this guy. See, some of you youngsters, some of the older folks might know, but some of you youngsters don't know. There used to be this comic. This guy's name is Foster Brooks. And his whole shtick was just being drunk, and he'd hiccup in the middle of shit. He'd be like, "Excuse me, doctor, I need a drink." And that was basically his whole shtick, was just talking about drinking and getting drunk. And back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, that was no problem because everybody was getting hammered. But then you get to the 80s and 90s, and yeah, it just wasn't quite cool. But anything Nazi Pelosi does is pure shite theater. Another bad actor on As the World Burns. Very good, Charlie. I'm right there with you. Dean Martin, yeah, Dean Martin. You know, they used to back in the days, they used to drink on TV on game shows like Hollywood Squares, and particularly Match Game with Gene Rayburn, right, when he would host. And these fuckers just like pouring them back, man, just fucking hammered, playing a game show. And you have the contestants who are sober, and they would, they were trying to win some money, and they're all just the celebrities up there just there's this thing, and the guys. Yeah, exactly, Velvet. They were all drunk as a skunk, right? They had the jug with the 3 X's on it to denote moonshine, and then they tip it up and drink it, and so good. Damn, I had no idea we were going to talk about drunk 70s tonight. That's fine. I grew up watching all that shit, man. All those game shows, man. That's back in the day too. Like even a little earlier, they see people smoking. They're like sitting there having a cig, playing a game show. They gave no fucks. That's right. That's right, V. Drinking and smoking. See, that's why I always thought, like, man, Snoop Dogg needs to do a game show, and they're just smoking like blunts the whole time, and they nobody wins any money. Do they win weed or like bongs or something like that? Oh yeah, I gotta tell you, the Gong Show was my favorite. I love the Gong Show. That was the most bizarre game show ever. And they'd have these people come out, just do this crazy shit. Another good one, Rip Taylor did the $1.98 beauty show, right? Hang on a second. You got to see a little bit of that. Hopefully there's a just a little. Damn, they got full episodes on there. And Rip Taylor was on there. Oh, here we go.
It's Tracy Hopkins.
Shut up. Wait a minute. All right. Watch this shit.
It's Tracy Hopkins.
Tracy Hopkins is 19 years old. She's single, and she's from Los Angeles, California.
Well, I'll see you next fall, Tracy. You okay? She's all right. Take it away, Milt. Oh, we'll be back now with the exciting and unpredictable talent segment of the $1.98 Beauty Show right after this message.
Yeah, so there's some crazy shit back in the 70s. And this right before cable. And yeah, you only had like 3 channels. There was a show on Netflix where cooks would make food with weed in it. People would judge the food. After 3 courses, people were so high trying to judge the food. Right? I never knew why all those hot chicks would ever sleep with Benny Hill if they did. You never know. He's on TV, so, of course people want to sleep with him. Let me see. I don't know if I can do it. Maybe we can play a little bit of this for some of you that did never see these shows. I might get dinged. I'm trying to find like a super small clip to show you. Come on. What the hell? I put in match game and somehow David Pacman showed up. What the actual fuck? All right. Oh, here we go. So this is a match game 73 blooper. All right. You'll like this maybe. If not, if you smoke some weed, you should be fine. Let's watch.
Anne has finished writing her answer, Margie, so I ask for your response now. How do you fill in that blank? Blank Hood.
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood for $5,000. Anne, may we see your answer? Robin!
Uh-oh.
Well, very exciting, isn't it?
Well, congratulations, and always remember, Robin Hood was the man that made Marion. Do you remember? Doodah?
Well, we congratulate you.
Oh, my hat.
And I'm certainly glad you wore your undies and all that today. Because...
All right, so yeah, if you didn't grow up in the 70s, Yeah, you missed all that shit. I highly encourage you to to go. See when Gen X was growing up, they have to listen to stories like Boomers and like the Greatest Generation and Lost Generation, and I think somebody called them Next Generation. I said, no, that's Star Trek, man. That's not a group of people. But now, like millennials and Gen Zers asking Gen X what shit was like back in the day, and I'm here to help guide you down that path of craziness that was the 70s. I was a little kid in the 70s, so I ain't that old. Right? There's Dawson, the drunk. People are, like I said, people are drinking and smoking on these shows. It's just some ridiculous shit. Let's see. What other gem can I come up with? 70s. Oh wow. And there were so many people, like there were so many people on these things. You can go on here and you can watch like a fuck ton of Hollywood Squares from the 1970s for free. Shut up. So loud. Why are you gonna be so loud? Where's the volume on this shit? What's the mute? Okay. What? Okay. Oh. Hang on a second. Technical difficulties. Please stand by. Okay, hopefully this doesn't blow everybody out.
Stars is sitting in the secret square. The contestant who picks.
All right, that'll work. Let's watch this bullshit.
Stars is sitting in the secret square. The contestant who picks it first could win a prize package worth over $8,000. Which star is it? Edward Astor, Barbara Rose, Tim Neighbors, Billy Crystal, Isabel Sanford, George Noble, Tom Kennedy, or Paul Lynde, all in the Hollywood Square. Here's the master of the Hollywood Square, Peter Marshall. Thank you, Tony.
Look at that suit.
Hello, Sky.
Yeah. So, man, what the hell's going on here? I didn't ask for this shit. Anyway, so, yeah, a walk down memory lane, Hollywood Squares, and match game, and oh, wait a minute. We gotta do one more. It'll probably, I don't know. Maybe we'll leave. Who knows? Stick around for a little bit. Gotta see some of this weird shit. Oh, yes. Okay. So, one of my favorites on the Gong Show was Gene the Dancing Machine. And because Chuck Barris, the host, he would just get so crazy whenever that guy came out, and he would go, Gene, the dancing machine, and you know people were fucked up on that show. I want to say they were probably taking like mescaline, probably some peyote. I wouldn't be surprised. But here, let's watch this bullshit. Come on. There he is. Gene, the dancing machine. They're like coked out of their minds. I'm gonna say they're probably coked out of their minds because the way he was just like, and then the quick cuts, and then the crowd going crazy. That if I was ever got to see a game show, like if I had a time machine and they said you can only use this time machine to go back in time and watch game shows, I would have to go back and watch the Ganga show from the 70s because that shit was wild. See, I don't know how quality it is, but thank you, Velvet. You are such a sweetheart. We like to throw some random shit here in the middle of the night. This is a good time to do shit like that. In the middle of the night, you ain't got nothing better to do. We just throw on some random shit, talk about the old days, the crazy shit that went on back there. This is perfect. Part of the beauty with those shows was they were kind of unpredictable, which made for great entertainment. Just like that blooper on Match Game where the chick's bending over to hug the lady there, and their skirt went up, and then you got to see the undercarriage. And Gene Rayburn was like, "Oh, whoo, whoo, oh my!" He was like, "Oh, it got warm in here. Wow." Anyway, back to the chat. What's going on over here? The unknown comic was rumored to be my father. Charlie Brown. That might very well be correct. I don't know if I'd go putting that on Front Street, but you know, maybe if he's got money, he can hook you up with a check. The dating game. Want some dating game? They couldn't say having sex on TV, so they'd say making whoopee. No, wait, that was the Newlywed Game. The dating game was it was like a chick. I think it was a chick, and then three dudes were vying to go out with her, and I think they mixed it up too. Like there was a dude, sometimes it was three chicks, and then the Newlywed Game was like these newlyweds would get on. That was the show where you couldn't say having sex. That I guess at the time the censors didn't like you saying sex, so that you had to say making whoopee. All right. Whose line is it anyway? Yeah, that's one of the modern ones. Drew Carey, where they just improvise everything. But it's not really a game show because it's like there's no points, and even if they did, they don't matter. So it's basically just ad-libbing and riffing off of each other. They'd play these games like they do like at Second City, and improv games is what they call them. And it was really fun, just hysterical. I love watching that. And then he got on Price is Right, and so I actually, before Bob Barker retired, a buddy and we actually got to go see The Price is Right. And because he worked for a CBS affiliate at the time, and I was living out in LA, and he said, "I'm coming out to visit," and he said, "I got tickets to The Price is Right. We're going to go." I said, "Fuck yeah." And we were like close. So there's like contestants row, right? Those 4 seats where like they get up and they bid on the shit. We were like right behind contestants row. So you saw us in all the shots, we're like doing shit like this, and just making faces and stuff like that. Going $1, $1. Everybody got up there to bid. We kept yelling out $1, $1. But if you've never been to a game show before, that place was listen, I've seen Rush in concert twice, and those were the loudest music concerts I've ever been to. But when I went to see The Price is Right, Jesus Lord, it was like so loud that you don't hear the crowd. You just hear that wee in your ear. It's just so loud because they get, I don't know if they throw sugar to the crowd or whatever. They didn't give us sugar. They just like, be crazy. When Bob Barker gets out here, just gonna lose your mind. And they did, man, just all these white people, mostly white people, but just people like from the Midwest and stuff like that don't get to scream in public at home. So they said, fuck it, we're gonna save it for the game show. And holy shit, it was loud in there, but it was fun. We got to see all the games and stuff like that. And it was just like any of those other shows. You had to wait outside in line and then they let you in and all that stuff. So it was pretty fun. The Prices rock. Which one is that? Where's the weirdest place you've ever had sex? Oh, this. Okay. All right. Hang on a second. Hang on just a second. We're gonna make those dreams come true, Charlie Brown.
Tell me where.
Okay. So this, I believe, is the Newlywed Game. Yeah, okay. I think this is the Newlywed Game. So this is for you, Charlie. You're welcome in advance. Not that stupid. Okay.
Tell me where specifically is the weirdest place that you personally, girls, have ever gotten the urge to make whoopee? Olga?
Go ahead. In the
She said in the ass. What's the weirdest place you ever had sex? In the ass. That's a pretty famous clip from back then. So thank you for that, Charlie. That was pretty good. Was this that screaming in public keeps them pitchforks and torches off the oligarchs' lawns? Bread and circuses serve their purpose. Sure. I'd buy that for $1. They didn't like anybody to mention sex, but they let slip through the gal whose tube top fell off while she was cheering on The Price is Right. TV was so much better before all the editing. That's right. Them titties. Boo. Titties popping out. Oh, Lord Jesus. What happened? So yeah, anyway, very you rock, man. Keep up the great work. Thanks, Game.film. Good to see you, brother. So yeah, I guess we'll just do an hour tonight. We ain't gonna go do anything stupid. But 70s game shows were great. When I was a little kid, right before school started. See, where I was, you didn't have kindergarten. We didn't have kindergarten down there. If you wanted preschool or whatever, you had to do it. You got it at the church, because we're talking South Mississippi in the 70s, and there was no pre-K, there was no K. So I didn't go to any of that shit. I started going to school in first grade. And for the first 6 years, I was at home with Mom, who liked to smoke cigarettes, and we watched game shows, and we watched soap operas too. But we only watched the ABC soap operas, because NBC we couldn't get very well, and Mom didn't like those shows anyway. And CBS was out of New Orleans, and that was just always just snowy, and she wasn't gonna do that bullshit. But we watched All My Children. There's One Life to Live. General Hospital. Those were the three main ones that we watched. I got into those soap operas, especially like the Luke and Laura years. Oh man, Luke and Laura, man, that was some crazy. That was some crazy shit, yo. And it was like, it wasn't General Hospital back then. They were like, they go on like some crazy adventures. You know, there was like Nico Cassadine, who was like this diamond smuggler, and you know, was I have a fetish for game show nudity slips. Who doesn't? Dingo said, I went to preschool in a church in the 80s in Connecticut, so not just the South. Right. I think that was like, I mean, we lived in a rural area, so I'm pretty sure like in a lot of rural areas, they didn't have kindergarten back then. You know, so what about the delay? Was it? No, they didn't have delay. Well, I mean, they taped these shows, but a lot of them are just like, just let go. But some of them were live. I think some of these game shows were live. None of the soap operas were, but I think the, how did I remember what name? Nico Cassadine from General Hospital. I tell you, man, I used to love that shit, man. They were like, there was, what was his name? That was when Demi Moore was on there. She was on there, and this guy played Scorpio. I think his name was Scorpio. It was like Demi Moore and Scorpio and Luke and Laura would run around having adventures and shit. And I think they lived on a boat or something like that. I don't know. It's been a while. But I know I'm just going all over the place, going from kindergarten to soap operas. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I remember. Look, it's burned. That's just burned into my brain. I don't remember much anything else. Like all my children had, what's her name? Susan Lucci. What was her character's name? Yeah, she was totally on there. That's where she got her start. That singer Rick Springfield. He got his start on General Hospital. So did MacGyver. Richard Dean Anderson, right? Richard Dean Anderson was on there. So before he was Stargate, he was MacGyver, and before that, he was a doctor on General Hospital. No, that's that. You're silly. You're talking about that movie with what's her name? Jennifer Connelly. And Frank, what's his name? I gotta look that up. I'll probably get it before I do. Jennifer Connelly. Frank Whaley. I think it's some Career Opportunities. Yeah, Career Opportunities. That's what it was. Hang on a second here. So yeah, that's the one. But they got locked in. I think they got locked in at Target, and he worked there, and she was like this chick, and she was so young. She still looks pretty good. I think she's like my age, and she still looks pretty damn good. So, you know, all these ladies that are getting older these days, you know, they like women in their 50s. When I was a kid, that was some road hard, put up wet shit. I ain't trying to talk shit about no old ladies, but damn. I mean, some of them look good. Some of them look pretty good, but for the most part, no, they look like a catcher's mitt. I know you do, Charlie. You about my age too. Luke and Laura, remember that, and that show with that bad boy named Billy Clyde or some silly shit. I swear to God that Luke and Laura were dressed up in nice clothes and had a romantic evening in a department store. Okay, all right. I'm just saying that sounds an awful lot like Career Opportunities to me. So, oh yeah, St. Elmo's Fire, the Rat Pack. Yeah, I never watched St. Elmo's Fire. Well, wait a minute. I think I did, and I was like, this is stupid. It was like it was a precursor to Friends. I mean, Friends was just the same shit. You know, it's the same shit as St. Elmo's Fire. Just these young, pretty people with money. I think they were like in law school or some bullshit like that. I can't remember. And boy, you ran the gamut tonight of some crazy ass shit, right? Anyway, it's 1:04 here on the West Coast. I should probably wind this down. Appreciate y'all coming out, man. There's a lot of folks for this time of night. It's kind of fun. I like doing this, just kind of random shit in the middle of the night. So let me shout out everybody one more time. Charlie Brown's Rebellion, Signs, Kelly, at ReStreamBot. Ooh, ReStreamBot. Cheeky Devil You. B.S. Adams. Love you, love you, love you. Dingo. I'm just going up the thing. Game.film. Who else? I think some people left. They were here earlier, and then they left. I know, and my memory is for shit tonight. Who else? The Variant was here. She's probably sleepy time now. Velvet Trance, Jimmy, Atris, Yona. I think that's everybody. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody as I look up the thing here. Wesley Donison, good to see you. Mighty Mouse 1111. Blue Moon Red Wine, she popped in for a hot minute. My sister over at INN. And yeah, I think I got everybody. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I'll aim better next time. Oh, Gamer for Life. He was in here earlier. Tina, good to see you as well. I think that's it. So trying to, since the show for tomorrow went tits up, trying to put something together for Thursday. Hopefully, if I can get Jesse involved, I'm trying to guilt trip him into coming on. Maybe Mad Crab, get them on for another music show. If you like that, then that'll be a good time to tune in and watch for that. But we'll see. I'm not going to make any promises because they may cancel after 3 hours saying they were going to do that. Still a little salty about that. But Wednesday. Oh, so Jesse's show is tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Jesse and Indy left 10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. Wednesday, me and the lovely and talented Jimmy Sunderland will be on Kerberos, formerly known as KRTD, at 1 p.m. Eastern, doing our hour-long show of newsy news. Thursday, my show, not quite sure when, maybe 7, 8, 9 p.m. I'll let you know on the tweeters, and just tell your friends on the Facebooks too, since we got y'all there too. And Friday, I believe Reef's going to do another Reefer After Dark. Political Matrix on Saturday nights, usually around 9 or 10. Look for them. And then How Did We Miss That? On Sunday nights at 10 p.m. I think that's it for the week. I believe Tara Reid's got her show on Monday nights, maybe. I don't know. She might be kind of all over the place. And kind of like Lucy, Blue Moon Red Wine. Just check out just go to the Independent News Network YouTube channel. You'll see all the peeps there. Warren, great job on the side graphics. It's nice for those of us to be able to read comments when we watch your lovely mug on TV. Oh. That made my dick hard. No, it didn't. I need a blue pill for that. But I appreciate you. Kelly's like, you motherfucker. I say something nice and sweet. And then you and then you go and talk about your penis. I got nothing. Listen, I appreciate all y'all for coming out. And you know, let's look out for each other, take care of each other. If you got some extra money to help somebody with mutual aid, you see somebody homeless on the street, bring them some food or something. If you can. I know times are tough. Everything's fucking expensive. It's just these are some. I knew last year was the dress rehearsal with all the craziness that went on last year. I knew this year was going to be the real, fucked up bullshit. Exactly, Kelly. Do some good in the world, even if it's just a little bit. Even if you just say, hey, you're a good person. Build somebody up. A lot of people are down. And, a lot of people are uncertain about the future, uncertain about the day. We're in a place where people are getting censored left and right. Now Roe v. Wade may be overturned. We're being censored on all kinds of subjects now. It's like they don't want us talking to each other. But just if you can, I know it's kind of stupid, but stay positive, but stay in reality at the same time. But if you can help somebody, help a friend, a relative, or even a stranger, you'll be amazed how good you feel when you do that. And maybe that's what we all need. So anyway, you're a good person. All y'all are great. I love every single one of y'all in the chat. Y'all are just amazing people. And I love you to death. And I'm going to get my ramble on. I can't end these things correctly. But no, we're going to end it right now. Thanks a lot, y'all. Like I said, like, share, and subscribe if you can. We got donation links down below. If you can throw me a couple bones, that's fine. If not, just share the show. Tell your friends there's some crazy old bastard in the middle of the night talking shit and showing videos about game shows that might be entertaining and kill some time while you're smoking pot. Anyway, wash thine ass, for the Lord declareth it must be clean, especially if somebody's going to eat it. Yeah. Good night.